taken from a book called Human Nature, which is written by Patri-Swadhyaya. And here we will talk about how to relax, why to relax, and why is it that we need to relax, and what are these three levels that we are talking about. So here we'll talk about relaxation basically. So we talk about relaxation, and but are we doing it? Are we truly relaxing? Are we really relaxing in every which way that is possible? And but it is difficult, and that is what we are going to learn, my dear friends. I'm sorry, just a second. So we are going to learn how to relax, basically. So the first thing is that we learn by experiencing the pain of non-relaxation. Most of us are not in a relaxed way. We are not in a relaxed position actually. So we are in turmoil all the time. So unless and until we undergo the pain of non-relaxation, which is the first step, and then we build theories about how to overcome it. And but you know what? These theories and lectures do not mean that we really know how to relax and we are able to relax. We hear so many people talking about it and everyone, but are we really able to relax, like a real relaxation? Nowadays, the chaos and the turmoil and everything that we see outside right now, the world is everything is going upside down. Uh, like disasters, earthquakes, financial crisis, coronavirus, everything together, and we are unable to relax in its real sense. And we then painfully trying to learn our own teaching, and eventually we conquer and become relaxed. These are the four steps that we undergo. All of us undergo. First, we experience the pain of non-relaxation. Then we build theories about how to overcome it. Then, we do not know. Even if we know the theories, we do not know how to relax. And then eventually we conquer ourselves and then become relaxed. So when we speak about things that are real, it relaxes people because the facts are seen. And we must develop this concept. The more we become fused with the reality of life and its way of functioning, the more relaxed we become. And this is something which is quite opposite to saying, ignorance is bliss. That's that may work for some instances, but ignorance is not bliss. When you do not know the facts, you're not relaxed. You're relaxed only when you know the facts, you know the truth. Then you become really fused with everything that you have, fused with the universe, fused with the cosmic energy. So, if you know the truth, why does it relax you? If you do not know the truth, or if what you know is a mixture of fact and fiction, why does it keep you in nervous tension? We need to understand, see something. For example, when we have all light around us and we can exactly see everything clearly, okay, then we know and we can relax then. But in darkness, when we don't know anything what is around us and it's everything's foggy, which creates uneasiness in us, a disturbance in us. And that is what doesn't relax us. When we can see things clearly as they are, it will relax us. That's the thing over here, where ignorance is bliss over here doesn't work out as well. So first you must learn real relaxation. Most illness originates from tenseness, physically, emotionally, and mentally. And mental tenseness is a thought form in your brain, your mind pressuring you. For example, a guilt feeling or something that you did wrong. These are the pressure points. And such pressure points cause lots of tension that punch your nadis, your nervous system, and other systems, causing many troubles. This is mental tenseness, my dear friends. And mental tenseness creates most of the illnesses in our body, in our nervous systems, in our glands, in our lymphatic systems. All these things happen because we are mentally tense. So that is the reason, that is why I have come up with the subject wherein we really know how to relax, my dear friends. Only when we relax, we become balanced. We are in equilibrium. Then we can really see everything as they are and make the decisions wisely. So you're going to learn how to relax the mind, how to relax the emotions, and relax the body. For example, as long as you hate somebody, jealous of somebody, and want to take revenge on somebody, you're not relaxed emotionally. And because you cannot relax, your revenge, jealousy, your hatred, your fear go directly to the liquid system in your body, to the lymph glands, to the blood system, and cause certain troubles. So once you have all these kinds of emotions in your emotional body, you will never be able to relax, my dear friends. That is even more a bigger reason for you to get rid of all these emotions so that you can really relax. And when was the last time that you have really relaxed emotionally? Like you have gotten rid of all these things, that all these aspects around you, and then you relax. And if your physical body is not relaxed, the places that are tense absorb all the energy of other areas and create imbalance in your whole system. And tenseness in the body means that the body is not in equilibrium and energies are not circulating evenly within the whole system. So first you are going to learn how to relax. Just relax, my dear friends. So 60% of your sicknesses can be eliminated if you know how to relax. My dear friends, 60% of your illnesses. 60% of your illnesses can be eliminated if you know how to relax. And but people think that relaxation is limited to relaxation of the physical body only, which I'm sure everyone knows about it. And unless you relax your mind and emotions, there is no relaxation on the physical. The physical body relaxes and you are in paradise. Then suddenly, emotional and mental tension rushes into the body, making the body worse than before. And you're going to learn how to relax your whole personality. Let us do it. And there are 7 main things that really bother you. The first is fear. All of you have lots of fear. All of us have lots of fear. You have lots of hatred. I hate this, I hate that, I hate this person, I hate that government, blah, blah, blah. And anger, jealousy, revenge, slander, and criticism. So these 7 vipers create tension in your emotional body. If you think that you are carrying any of these emotions, then you will be unable to relax emotionally, my dear friends. And until and unless we relax on all the 3 levels, we are not totally relaxed. So just check yourself, question yourself. If you're carrying even an iota of these particular emotions in your emotional body, what are you carrying yourself with in your emotional body? What are you carrying with yourself? Are you carrying love, inclusiveness, joy, freedom, beauty, goodness, righteousness, or all the things mentioned in the list over here? Which ones are you carrying? If you really want to relax, my dear friends, please get rid of all these emotions. And tension means that there is a blockage in your system. If there is a blockage in your physical, emotional, and mental bodies, there is no circulation of psychic energy. And relaxation means to fuse your lines with the cosmic energy sources. And when you relax, the whole universe circulates within you. That is what happens when you totally relax. physically, emotionally, and mentally, the whole universe will fuse with you through the cosmic energy that enters into you when you meditate. That's such a beautiful thing to know. And here, ignorance is not bliss, knowing is bliss. And when you're attached to something, that the changes in the object, the person or situation always keeps you in tension. If you're unattached, no matter how many changes that object undergoes, it does not affect you. And this is one of the great dangers of jealousy. Jealousy is attachment. And in jealousy, you're always stuck with that person or object which you're jealous of. And if that person or object changes, you also change. Not consciously, but subconsciously, semi-consciously, unconsciously, you change. It's not something you do deliberately, but you change. So you cannot relax, and you must learn detachment. Only in absolute detachment do you become one with the object, and unity is achieved with detachment. This is the paradox. This is a beautiful paradox which we all need to understand. That unity is achieved through detachment. Unity is achieved through detachment. And if you're detached, then you're unified more than when you're attached. You just think that about these concepts and understand them your own way. And the more you're attached, the more you're separated. This sometimes happens in marriages and friendships. And when you're attached to another person like cement, you start hating each other. One or the other of you or maybe some other person that you know must have experienced such things in their life. And this is a law of physics. But we must do research to reveal the details. Why, when you come too close to another person or object, separation starts? Do your own research, my dear friends, and come to your conclusion. And Tom Seradarian, who is the author of this book called Human Nature, was reading about the sun. And when it diminishes its light, when the sun diminishes its light, it becomes so heavy that eventually the atoms in the center start exploding. At this point, the sun starts renewing and regenerating its radiation again. This is what happens with the sun. And if you're too attached, you diminish. Then you start radiating, which means separating. You're separating from the core. And the closer you attach, the more separative you are in your thoughts, actions, and emotions. But when you're detached, you can perform better business transactions, you can understand each other better, and you can cooperate with people and do greater things with each other. When you're detached, because detachment is unification, detachment is unity, attachment is separation. So, but if you're close within each other, your separation starts. For example, if a wife and husband take a vacation from each other for 1 or 2 months, they will relate with each other better after that separation. But if they sit together day and night, real separation will start. But this is just an example that I'm giving. You don't have to do it practically. All right. Just a disclaimer over there. Okay. So that is just one of the examples that I can give you for attachment and detachment. And in every tension, there is irritation. But we must also remember that we must always be in tension. What does that mean? What does that really mean? Unless and until you're focused and in tension, you cannot do anything. Oh my God, what is this that you're talking about? You just now talked about physical, emotional, and mental tension, that you should not have those tension and you should relax. Now you're saying that you have to have again tension. What is it? Why are you contradicting yourself? But here we're referring to spiritual tension. This is why your body, emotions, and lower mind must sleep during meditation, but you're awake. You're in tension, in a state of relaxation. You should get rid of physical, emotional, mental tension, but you need to have spiritual tension. When you are in spiritual tension, all these three bodies will relax. and you are in tension in a state of relaxation, which is called spiritual tension, my dear friends. And you can put this concept to practical use at home. You can research, you can experiment on this concept. You don't have to blindly believe what I've said or what is written in that book. So you just have to really experiment on yourself and practice it at home. Relaxation is good. Why? Because the final destination of relaxation is to be yourself, not your bodies. In relaxation, you meet yourself. When you meet yourself, the real spiritual tension starts. And that is when you go to heights, you go to your higher worlds in meditation. And this spiritual tension is achieved only when all your bodies are relaxed. And in the Bible, it says that in a great fire, God did not appear. In a great wind, God did not appear. There was a great earthquake, God did not appear. But when there was absolute silence, God appeared. What does this mean? When there are turbulences in your physical body, when there are, ups and downs and turmoils in your emotional body and your mental bodies, God did not appear. Only when you are still water, like physically, emotionally, and mentally, then God will appear. It's so beautifully written in the Bible, my dear friends, and we all have to learn from that. And God is tension in absolute silence. Only relaxation creates tension, and only with tension can you maintain relaxation forever. This is such a beautiful concept. So, the conclusion is that the attachment strengthens the personality aspect, and detachment allows the souls to meet. Attachment strengthens the personality aspect, and detachment allows the souls to meet. Just think about this for 2 minutes, my dear friends, and just try to assimilate the things that that you're learning now. Try to take 2 minutes off and try to understand, really understand about attachment and detachment. Attachment is for the personality, detachment is for the soul. So what are you voting for? Are you voting for personality or are you voting for soul? If you're voting for attachment, then you're voting for personality. If you're voting for detachment, then you're voting for the soul. So what are you voting for? What do you want? What are you working towards? That is the major question that we all need to answer to ourselves. We owe that much to us. So we need tension to overcome our difficulties, but we must go to a higher level. There's a saying when they say that a problem cannot be solved in the same level of consciousness that it has been created. So in order to solve a problem, we need to go higher and then try to solve the problem, and then only can the problem be solved. So in order to overcome our difficulties, we need tension. We need the spiritual tension to overcome our difficulties by going to higher hemispheres, higher worlds. And then only we'll be able to overcome our difficulties by bringing in spiritual tension in ourselves, in our soul, in our life. So let's remove all the physical, emotional, and mental tensions and keep it aside, or just take them again or throw them in the garbage, and then try to bring spiritual tension and then try to overcome our difficulties. And if you have a difficulty on a lower level of your personality and try with the same level of force to erase the difficulty, you will increase it. You will definitely increase it because it is on the same level that you're trying to erase it. You must go to a higher level to knock down the difficulty. But all of us are not doing that. We need to go higher. We can go higher only when there is spiritual tension. And spiritual tension will happen only when all the bodies are relaxed. So when are we going to really relax? When are we going to reach the real relaxation, my dear friends? That is the question over here. And you need spiritual tension to relax your physical, emotional, and mental nature. But if you are in physical tension and you attack this tension from the physical level, you cannot create relaxation. If you are in physical tension and you attack this tension from the physical level, you cannot create relaxation. You need to go higher. You need to go higher. And spiritual tension is when you say, I'm going to do something and do it. A goal fitting life is tension. Let us say that your goal is to be a master. If you continue it day after day, in spite of all the difficulties and opposing forces, you are really in spiritual tension and you never, ever give up. So, is your life goal fitting? Do you have perseverance in achieving your goal? This is spiritual tension. But if you change your goal every minute, you do not have spiritual tension. We say that you do not have willpower because willpower is very necessary to keep everything quiet in you. See, everything is interconnected over here. Everything depends on some other factor. But the foundation is that you relax your bodies. You totally go into a deep state of relaxation. And then everything, all of this happens. And you finally become a master. You master yourself. You don't become a master for others, but you really master yourself. That is the target, to become yourself, to become your own self master. That is the goal. So where is the perseverance? Where is the willpower? Where is the spiritual tension? So let us say that you're a teacher, and when you arrive in your classroom, the students are screaming and behaving wildly. You enter and say, quiet, quiet children. The teacher is a symbol of willpower and tension. He or she is magnetizing everyone to a new direction, a reorientation. And now I'm asking you, my dear friends, how are you giving yourself a new direction? How are you reorienting yourself to your goal? How are you trying to focus yourself? How are you bringing up the willpower and perseverance? So this is an example which I want to tell you about spiritual tension. Whenever the physical body and the emotional body and mental body are going haywire, become the teacher, become your own master, and say, quiet. And people think that when you climb a mountain, you're striving, but it is exactly the opposite. When you descend to your physical, emotional, and mental nature and make them rhythmic with your own essence, this is relaxation. Striving is not climbing somewhere. There's no climbing involved. The efforts and tension are related to your emotional, physical, and mental nature. The bodies are striving at their own level, which we call efforts and responses. The spirit does not have effort. It is completely effortless. It is completely at ease and relaxed. Only the physical, emotional, and mental natures are always in turbulence. They take efforts, they give responses. These three bodies. And effort is the reaction of your bodies to striving. When you're making an effort, it means your body is trying to meet the call of your striving. But you say, I am making an effort. I am making an effort. Just think about it, my dear friends. Just try to assimilate the words that have been written over here. Try to read it again and again so that it really sinks in you and you strive towards it. And when I say strive, what does it mean? So, effort is a reaction of your bodies to striving, my dear friends. And we say, I am making an effort, but you're not. You're not making an effort. You're striving and challenging your body, emotions, and mind to make efforts and eventually fuse with the frequency of yourself. Striving relates to physical, emotional, mental bodies. But when you are in spiritual tension, there is no effort. And the teacher stands for your higher self until the higher self is activated. Actually, you're not striving. The teacher is striving. And eventually, his striving reactivates the self within you to start striving. And when you strive, the teacher withdraws because it is you who is going to conquer yourself. The teacher, everybody are within you. It's not something where external. There's nothing external over there. Everything is within you. Everything is internal. Everything exists within you. And the teacher stands for the higher self, your higher self, which resides within you. And if you do not have a teacher, you cannot proceed. And who is going to represent your higher self? The teacher is just like a godmother for your soul. So get your teacher, my dear friends. The basic thing is you need to relax all your bodies, then you get spiritual tension, and then you contact your higher bodies and get your teacher. How beautiful does that sound? And until the core is activated, there is no vision. You are not the core yet. You are the body, no matter how much vision one gives you. There are billions of visions, but who is receiving them? There are billions and billions and billions of visions, but who is receiving them? We need to really have utter discrimination when we are talking about this. Utter discrimination. People take your vision to turn it into dollars. I'm sure many of us know how these things happen. People take your vision to turn it into dollars. And you do not have a vision until a teacher gives you a vision. He gives you vision by becoming a vision for you. It is just like little seeds that must be planted before they can grow. Have you experienced such a thing, my dear friends? Has your teacher become your vision? And when I say teacher, it's nothing external, it is your higher self. Has your higher self, which is your teacher, has become your vision? Yes or no? And how are you receiving all these visions? How are you receiving all these impressions from the higher self? How are you planting these seeds in your physical, emotional, and mental bodies and strive in these three levels? There's an inner filter to help you. For example, the filter can be caution and past experiences that show you that you were too fanatical in the past. And the filter can also be your environment and the level of the people that you're dealing with. That is the inner filter. All of us, when we are in spiritual tension, because our bodies are relaxed, we have an inner filter. That is what I'm talking about as discrimination. Discrimination works as an inner filter. And that filter can caution you and past experiences that show you that you were too fanatical in the past. Or whatever it may be, that experiences that you have gone through, the lessons that you have been taught, it cautions you, your inner filter. Do you have an inner filter? Do you have an inner discrimination? An alarm that rings when it needs to caution you? Do you listen to that alarm within you, within your heart? Everyone has an alarm, but we tend not to listen to it, and the alarm just screams and screams and screams, and then finally silences because you're not listening to that alarm. Everyone has an alarm. Listen to your own alarms, my dear friends. It cautions you, and that is the inner filter. That is the discrimination. And the real filter is insight about the people who are going to receive that energy and about the nature of that energy. And if you know the nature of that energy, which can create devastation if it is not controlled, you create a filter. And this filter is a thought form that you create to control the flow of the energy if you think there are no receptacles to contain or put it to good use. I'll give you a minute of time. Please read this paragraph, which is written on your screen. The real filter is insight about the people who are going to receive that energy and about the nature of that energy. If you know the nature of that energy, which can create devastation if it is not controlled, you create a filter. And this filter is a thought form that you create to control the flow of the energy. If you think there are no receptacles to contain or put it to good use. This is where righteousness comes. Who is the receptacle? What is a receptacle? What kind of nature, what kind of energy, what is the nature of the energy that is coming through? And what is it creating? Is it creating devastation or is it creating a paradise? We all need to have this inner filter so that it can caution us in our life. And relaxation brings your true self into existence. And this is why, after any kind of relaxation, you feel regenerated and happier, and your reasoning and logic function more properly. Relaxation must be done on three levels: physical, etheric, emotional or astral, and mental. These are the three areas that we need to relax in, as you must have already understood with what I have been talking about till now. And the process of physical relaxation. Let us go into the details of the process of physical relaxation. You can just learn as of now and then um, put it to practical use later. And at the end of the session, we will do a meditation on physical relaxation, my dear friends. So meditation must be done without feeling the slightest physical tension. So before you start meditation, you must relax your entire body and keep this relaxation throughout the period of your meditation. And there is an ancient exercise which the great masters used to tell, and according to that exercise, first you must clear your eliminatory system and then lie flat on your back upon a blanket on the hard floor, and use your mind to go all over your body, pushing every portion of it. Then you will relax your body. And with eyes closed, start checking your body from toes to the top of your head. Inch by inch, go up, relaxing every part of your body. When you come to your eyes, imagine a black curtain. Special attention must be paid to your eyeballs, facial muscles, tongue, ears, shoulders, neck, jaws, and hands. And while you're lying there, imagine a yellow mist around your body and inhale it through all of your body. When you feel that you've experienced real relaxation, then relax more. Place your hands on your stomach and slowly sit up without touching the floor with your elbows or hands. So try to do this before you start doing meditation, because there should not be any physical tension in your body. Once you do this, once you go into complete deep state of relaxation, then if you can start doing meditation, just see if it is making any difference or not. And if it is really good, then keep continuing it. But this is the process of physical relaxation, my dear friends. And the process of emotional relaxation is achieved through positive imagination. We have imagination in our emotions. So these are just the methods that I'm going to tell you, and I trying to hope that you will do this later after this meditation is done, after this program is done. I'm sorry. So imagine yourself lying under a tree or near the bank of a river and feeling happy, peaceful, and full of admiration. Imagine a few objects of admiration and try to admire them in your imagination. I would like to ask you to ask everyone to kindly close your eyes for a moment, and I will give you the instructions. Just sit in a meditation position. Just fold your legs, clasp your hands, close your eyes, and start observing your breath. And just try to imagine yourself lying under a tree or near the bank of a river. Please do this, my dear friends. You can choose your favorite location, your favorite place that you have visited earlier, and imagine yourself lying under a tree or near the bank of a river. You're feeling happy, peaceful, and full of admiration. You're admiring the trees, admiring the water, the mountains, the birds, the grass. You're full of admiration, in complete awe of nature. You're thoroughly admiring the beautiful nature that you're in. Just be there, lying under a beautiful tree, which you're thoroughly admiring. You're full of admiration, joy, and happiness. You're enjoying just lying down, relaxing. Now imagine a few objects of admiration and try to admire them in your imagination. It can be anything, any object of admiration. Just admire them. You feel joyful imagining these objects of admiration, the beauty, the goodness, So beautiful. You're filled with admiration towards everything. You're admiring everything that you're imagining. Just admiring. See how beautiful the nature is. See how beautiful the objects that you're imagining are. Now imagine a few people and forgive them totally. Just let them go. That the moment that you are imagining these people, observe your breath. Take some deep breaths. Imagine these people and forgive them totally, completely, and free yourself. Just let them go. Just let them go. They do not serve any greater purpose. Just let them go. Just forgive them. Say, I forgive you totally, completely, honestly. I forgive you. I'm releasing myself of this prison of hatred. Just let it go. Take your time. Imagine harmony in sound and color and enjoy sound and color. Just imagine the harmony in sound and color and just enjoy, just be there in those colors and sounds. Choose a sound, choose a color, and just be in harmony with them, thoroughly enjoying it. And slowly come out of meditation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rub your hands together and place them in your eyes, my dear friends. And slowly open your eyes. So through these three steps, you can relax your emotional body. The only antidote for all the negative emotions in your emotional body is admiration. You admire everything and everybody. If you are full of admiration, then your emotional body will be relaxed. You admire everything, you admire everybody, you admire each and every aspect of everything in this world that exists or does not exist. Admiration is the key to emotional relaxation, my dear friends. Now we need to check ourselves how much we admire everything and everybody. If we are full of admiration, we can relax. As simple as that. So now relaxation of the mental body is through visualization. Complete visualization. So now I would like to request you again, because these are very important things that we need to really experience it. And unless until we experience it, we cannot delve deep into this. So I request everyone to go again into a little 5 minute of meditation over here, where I request you to visualize the endlessness of the infinite space. Please close your eyes again, my dear friends. I request you. Please close your eyes and start observing your breath. Clasp your hands and fold your legs. And just relax and try to visualize the endlessness of infinite space. Just take your time and visualize this endless, infinite space around you. Just make it as real as you can. Just see yourself in space. You're witnessing the endlessness, the abyss
the infiniteness of space, the galaxies, the solar systems, the stars, everything is in front of you. The whole universe is in front of you. Just visualize. Then turn off your mental machine and reject any thought. Make your mental mechanism enter into a serene mood. Do not daydream or be passive. Let all mental activities stop. Just stop. Mental machine and reject any thought. And slowly come out of meditation now. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your hands together and place them on your eyes, mouth, and hands. And slowly open your eyes. So this exercise must be done only for 2 minutes. And then slowly, week after week, it must be done for 10 minutes and no longer. No more. So these are the three uh, ways wherein we can really relax our physical, emotional, and mental bodies. So these through these three, four relaxations, you will regenerate your system and gain control over your vehicles. Relaxation is an opportunity for your inner light to radiate out and charge the cells and atoms of all your bodies. And in relaxation, the connecting links between the centers of these bodies are established and harmony between them is achieved, between all the three bodies, between the physical, mental, and the emotional bodies. There is harmony which is achieved between these bodies. And also, it is in relaxation that higher inspiration and impressions reach our brain, and a communication line is established between you and the higher worlds. And this is the only way that we can really put communication between ourselves and the higher worlds, my dear friends. We cannot bypass this. We cannot uh, bypass these three bodies and go to higher worlds directly. We need to sort this out. We need to sort physical, emotional, mental uh, problems and overcome the difficulties with the spiritual tension. We need to relax all the three bodies, thereby getting a spiritual tension and thereby going to the higher worlds and creating a beautiful communication line so that we can help humanity out. We can get the wisdom from the higher worlds and spread it over here. That is our purpose of life. But we cannot bypass anything whatsoever may be the case. So relaxation is done under the power of the will, which increases the vibration of a given body and creates such a tension in which no outside force or inside disturbance can affect the relaxation of the body. But relaxation is not the process of death, but is the highest vitality, harmony, and rhythm. And in relaxation, all foreign elements in the body are cast out. Foreign elements. What are these foreign elements that we are talking about? These foreign elements are nothing but these hatreds, jealousies, revenges, egos, vanities, sicknesses, illnesses, greed, animosities, slander, malice, all these things, these are all foreign elements. These are not us. This is not our true self. That is why in this book it has been written as foreign elements. They're taken from external factors. They are not us. We are not them. These are the foreign elements which we need to cast out. And it is just like the phenomenon of a turning wheel. And when it turns the highest speed, it looks as if the wheel is standing still, but it is moving, but it looks still. That is what we all need to do, my dear friends. We need to cast out all the foreign elements that we have stored within ourselves, the garbage that we have filled ourselves with, the sicknesses, the diseases, the emotional traumas, the mental illnesses, everything. We need to cast all the foreign elements out and become our true self. Become yourself. That is the purpose of relaxation. And relaxation in the physical body is a phenomenon in which the human soul lets the energies flow through the physical body uninterruptedly. And when you are asleep, the emotional and mental interferences are at a minimum. Most of us get nightmares. They really scare us. So when our physical body is asleep, our emotions and mental things are awake and they disturb us in our sleep by getting us nightmares and all the things that are disturbing us. We get bad dreams. So when we relax all the three bodies, we will not get any nightmares anymore, and we are completely relaxed when we are either awake or in sleep. In any state of mind or any state of circumstances, we will be totally relaxed. So these things happen when we really relax all our bodies. And interruption comes from the mental and emotional actions that prohibit the flow of the energy from the higher worlds. And emotional relaxation, the emotional body is filled with love and admiration and joy and happiness. This is what we need to fill ourselves with. And when we fill ourselves with these elements, then we are totally relaxed. And in mental relaxation, the mind is in high concentration, meditation, contemplation, or all ideation of the mind is stopped by the body itself in the highest tension. So just imagine how and what could we all do when we are totally relaxed. We need to create spiritual tension and
but decrease the physical, emotional, and mental tensions. So that is the reason why we say we need to strive in all the three bodies to take this three element, all the foreign elements out, and we come to the spiritual tension where there's no striving. We need to strive so that we don't have to strive. So that is the whole concept. And tension and relaxation go together. And if you create tension in your spirit, all the bodies will be relaxed. So this by this, I end the session today, and with your permission, I will be able to take you all into meditation, a beautiful meditation where we all relax physically. Can we do this? Can we all meditate today? So now I request everyone, if you want to relax physically, I would like to request everyone to do this beautiful meditation that I'm about to go take you into, where you will really, really, really relax your physical body. And then you can work upon yourself to relax yourself emotionally and mentally. So please let me take you to physical relaxation completely. And now I request every one of you to please get into a deep meditation process wherein we are going to go into a deep state of relaxation completely and thoroughly. Please, my dear friends, let us fold our legs, clasp our hands, close our eyes, and observe our breath. Let us just go into a deep state of meditation. So relax your body. It is best if you can lie on your back, on the floor or ground. Relax your eyes. Relax your forehead. Relax your ears. Keep your eyes closed, my dear friends.
Relax your cheeks. Relax your mouth. Relax your tongue. Relax your eyeballs. Relax your ears. Relax your neck. Do not move your neck. It relaxes through your consciousness. Relax your neck through your consciousness. Let it feel so nice and natural that you do not even feel it. Relax your whole head. Relax your face again. Your lips. Relax your tongue again. Again, relax your neck. Make your neck very relaxed with your mind, with your consciousness. Relax your shoulders. Total relaxation of your shoulders. relax your whole chest area. Let's both of your arms. Go to your back and relax your spine. Wherever your mind is focusing, that area is already relaxing. Go again to your arms and relax them. Upper arms, lower arms until you reach the fingers. Slowly relax your legs until you reach your toes. Totally relax your legs and toes, especially your toes. closer related to all of your organs. Stay relaxed and slowly see an orange light at the center of your head. You can see an orange light, a beautiful orange light at the center of your head. Let that light permeate each and every part of your body and radiate out an orange light at the center of your head, growing and expanding and penetrating every part of your body, flooding it and discarding every kind of pollution. Do it again and again without my talking. As you radiate that light, feel more and more relaxed. The light that we are referring to is in the third plane. So you are now entering into the third plane of the mental body. Always keep your eyes on the orange color. Sometimes you can see how the orange color is evaporating out from your body as a murky color. Wherever that color is going, it is creating more relaxation, balance, and harmony in your system, inside and outside. Send the color to your lungs, to your heart. Send it to any place where you have complaints, but do not stay there too long. From the center of your brain, start slowly expanding the light to every place, to every point of your body. First, clean your brain, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, and throat. Flood them. Flood your chest. It is permeating your whole chest. Go to your abdomen, to your liver, kidneys, and everything that is there in that area. Clean it. If you have any trouble, it is washing it away. Let it go to your lower parts, then your legs. See that orange energy going down to your knees. Heal the knees. Let it go down, down, down your toes now. See your whole body and how totally relaxed it is. Imagine the circulation of energy. It is so beautiful now in your body. Hold your hands in front of you and slowly, slowly let all the energy go out from your fingers. From your fingers, you will feel lots of energy, the orange energy going out like you're putting the hose on your head and cleaning your body. Now we will slowly, slowly try to come out of this relaxed state. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rub your hands together and start opening your eyes, my dear friends. You can now start opening your eyes slowly. Thank you, my dear friends, for joining me today in this beautiful occasion and the beautiful meditation. I hope you have enjoyed the meditation and also learned a few things uh, from this book. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Session was very nice, madam.
Thank you.
Excellent class, madam. I'm a big fan of you.
No.
Thanks, madam. Session was very nice. I learned a lot about feelings, about mind, about body, physical body. Nice, madam. Class was nice. Madam, today Sara has announced this is not a 127 day Swadhyaya Yogam. It's a Dhyana Swadhyaya Jagat, sir said, madam, today.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you, madam. Sai, you want to speak? Sai Teja.
Yes, yes, I am coming.
Yes,
Akka,
come.
namaste, and your session is wonderful, Akka. And one
Thank
thing in
you.
between, your voice is not audible, Akka. Your
Okay.
voice was very low here, and
Okay.
everything was fine, and the class was very good, Akka.
Okay, as long as the class was good, that's I think that's good.
Yes, the class was
Madam,
good,
no,
Akka.
no, no, no. Madam, everything is perfect. Everything was perfect. So I will say like that only. Class
No, I
was
think.
very nice. And you also very nice, cute. Bound.
You're
Class
a
chala bound.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, Akka. Akka, thank
All
you
right.
so much for coming, Akka, and making this
Yeah.
a grand success.
Thank you, Sai. And Srinivas will be attending tomorrow's session.
Yes,
Okay.
Akka, tomorrow sir
Yeah.
session, Akka.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
everyone.
much.
Thanks, madam.
Just hoping that everyone will relax completely and get connection to the higher worlds. So thank you so much for attending this. Thank you so much.